Hello aspirants, welcome to Shikra Academy's UPSC Mains PYQ series. In this series, we will be discussing all the model answers of the questions asked by UPSC from 2013 to 2024 in the mains examination. Today is our day 2, so let's begin. Now, this particular question was asked in the General Studies 1 paper last year, 2024. It was question number 2. So today is our day 2. We'll be discussing question number 2. Estimate the contribution of Pallavas of Kanchi for the development of art and literature in South India. So what we have seen is like UPSC tends to ask the questions from the southern dynasties and their role in the promotion of art, culture, literature, architecture, etc. So we map the syllabus. The syllabus, this topic comes from Indian heritage and culture, salient aspects of art forms, literature, and architecture. In this particular question, they have asked about the art forms and about the literature of South India and what was the contribution of Pallavas of Kanchi in it. So we approach our answer in the traditional and the most effective IBC approach. We begin with an introduction in which we describe the timeline of the Pallavas of Kanchi connected to our main body of the answer and show the region ruled by the by the Pallavas of Kanchi on the map for an extra edge that showing it on map might give you half to 1 mark extra in the examination. In body, we write about the contributions to art and contributions to literature. We conclude by summarizing the entire answer in 1 or 2 lines and try to link it to the future developments. The conclusion should always be forward looking, like how the contributions of Pallavas, it so happens that it contributed for the further development of the art and literature in the southern India and Indian continent as a whole. Now we write our introduction. The Pallavas of Kanchi, give their timeline, played a pivotal role in shaping the cultural landscape of South India. Their patronage led to a significant advancement in both art and literature, leaving a lasting legacy. So this will be our connecting line, which connects the introduction to the body. And in the meanwhile, we also draw a small diagram of India's map and show the area of Kanchi and the region which the Pallavas have ruled, mainly the Coromandel course, Coromandel coast. Moving on to the body, we discuss their contributions to art. So their contribution was in temple architecture, the sculptures in these temples, and the paintings and the murals. So the Pallavas, they pioneered the Dravidian temple architecture. We know that Dravidian temple architecture is prevalent in southern part of India, and the Nagara style in the northern part of the country. We write about the rock cut temples of the Mahabalipuram, the rock cut temples at Mahabalipuram, and the structural temples like the Kailashnath at Kanchipuram are the remarkable examples. Always try to give more and more examples in the art and culture portion of the mains examination. It will give the examiner a broader understanding that you know the topic well. About the sculptures, the exquisite stone carvings and bas reliefs such as the descent of the Ganges at Mahabalipuram shows them. So this is the descent of Ganges. It is a rock cut sculpture and present in Mahabalipuram, and it showcases the artistic excellence that was present during the reign of Pallavas. Now the paintings, traces of mural paintings from the Pallava period has been found in temples, reflecting their contribution to visual arts. So the mural paintings found in temples. So the temples on the temple walls, they had the certain mural paintings developed, and which further reflected their contributions to now contributions to literature. The Pallavas, even though the Tamil was their main language, court language, they also emphasized on the development of Sanskrit as well. So the Pallava court was a center of scholars and poets. It has scholars and poets. Sanskrit works flourished under their rule, and Tamil literature received the royal patronage. So Tamil received royal patronage, but Sanskrit works also flourished under their rule. Some of the very famous scholars during the reign of Mahendra Varman and Narsim Varman saw the eminent rise of scholars like Dandin and Bharavi. So this particular dynasty, the Pallavas of Kanchi, this dynasty was established by Simha Vishnu. He was the founder of the dynasty. And Mahendra Varman I was his successor or his son. And Mahendra Varman I and Narsim Varman I saw the rise of eminent scholars like Dandin and Bharavi. So Bharavi was a poet, the 6th century poet, and he is credited to compose Kirtar Arjunia, which is one of the 6 Sanskrit Mahakavyas. And Dandin, he was a grammarian and an author and is credited to author Dasa Kumar Charita and Kavya Darsha. So these are also important from film's point of view. You might get a question from this. Moving on to the conclusion. So we write a line summarizing our answer. So we write the Pallavas of Kanchi were instrumental in the evolution of South Indian art and literature. We have concluded in this line. Their innovations in temple architecture and support to literary activities laid the foundation for future cultural developments in the region. So we have connected, we have given it a forward looking conclusion. And this line has helped us to connect the body and conclusion. Thank you.